Alright guys, so let's round up this tutorial. We already talked about how to correct the skin tones from the dark side of the image of our armpit and the rest to this. Okay, so no, I want to keep this image natural as possible as I can, and we already make progress by correcting the skin tones and all of this side. So let's see what we can still do. Now sometimes I grab the empty layer, take a brush, make it smaller like a pen, and then I just surround where I need to fix. So we need to fix here, we need to fix this air, we need to fix this air around like this. Let's see again, we need to fix this one, we need to fix somewhere here. Let's go ahead, we need to fix somewhere here as well, and fix somewhere here. And let's look, we need to fix this and some of the hair. So not everything, you can't actually finish everything, so just around so that you won't forget. Now once you do that, you can now start adjusting. I'm going to adjust by creating a new layer and then selecting the clone stamp tool. I already talked about the clone stamp tool and the healing brush tool. Like I said, they function the same, so I'm just going to use the healing brush tool instead for this one. Set the sample to current and below because it's going to sample from this layer 2 and layer 0. Now let's pick that. Okay, so please, there are some things you don't need to change. I know some things you don't need to change, like this line right here. Sometimes I do remove it, but later I forgot to find out that if you do, the picture is not going to look natural. It's going to look somehow because this is a natural fold from our body and our bust, so, and also some part of the armpit. So don't just remove lines and change things because it's going to actually look awkward or weird. So but the line I'm going to fix is this one, which is this other side. So I'm just going to hit Alt, sample and area, and remove that line. Come here, remove some of the lines like that, and this one. So just a little, you can see that it's the fold is still there, so it's looking natural. Now the SSCs of this one, I'm going to remove this one. Let's go. So let's look as we remove, just watch what you do. I can remove this one to some extent and have it like this, so it's looking okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that, and then come here and look at, I can't remove this one, but I can remove this, I can remove this one. Okay, so that should be enough for me. Let's look at the hand. We can remove the one on top or the one here. So this one is natural, this one on top doesn't look natural to me, so I'm going to remove that. Now let's maintain integrity of the image. Let's sample somewhere outside and we can remove those roughness. Okay, so apart from that, there are some dirt that needs to be removed, so I'm going to remove. So this is where you take your time and fix all of those. We have hair also. Remove the hair that you see around the body. This one gone, this one gone, this one gone, and let's come here and remove. So I'm going to remove some part of our hair and the rest. Alright, so after fixing all of that, we have some changes, so you can see just little change, and now we can move further. So turn off this and we can create a stem visible layer. So we're almost done with the work. I'm just going to grab this plugin and then use the frequency separation to blend some places. So let's choose a high blur value, something like 4.1, which is okay because I want to maintain the natural skin. Let's go ahead and start from this side, using the mixer tool to blend those places I made drastic change. I'm going to start from those places first, and then come here. I made changes there, made changes here. Okay, so not too much. I won't actually flatten the image. I just want to maintain the natural way the image is. So that's why I'm taking my time to select where I'm to retouch. I'm also going to do this, come to a hand and make sure it's fixed. Let's go above, and the forehead, make it low and blend like that. Okay, so this is an opportunity also to remove some spots if you sight anyone. Okay, so now let's say we are through. I think I worked on this place. I'm going to blend. I also worked on this place. I'm going to blend. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to create a stem visible layer. Control Shift to tiny hue. And let's do the refrequency separation now using the lasso tool. So I'm going to get rid of this one, delete. Let's go ahead. I want to use the lasso method. So let's select the image. I'm going to get rid of this one. Go to Gaussian method, and this time around let's blur it. Same. Make sure we have the blur value. Let's say somewhere 5, and it's okay. And it's going to create it. Let's hide this in. So now the brush and everything will be selected, but we're going to go to lasso 2, and that's when we're going to start blurring. So you need to start blurring each side with different value. So I'm going to blur this place with a value. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Let me take it out so you can see this is before. Take it up till you start seeing smooth changes. So 9 should be fine. If you overdo it, we are going to have it like this. So once you have a sweet spot, 9, let's take it up again. Take it up. Okay, so this is actually too much, but I think I love it. I love it at 12. So let's just say 11.5, and I'm going to hit enter. So that's a good one. So I'll start blending all of the image like that, and drawing different places. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and that value is okay. It's okay. So notice where I'm blurring, I'm not actually blurring this side like that. So let's go blur. You can hold down Shift and hard. So like I said, this is where you start doing. So I'm just going to quickly blur both the face and every other part of our body, and something like this. Let's go ahead, hold down Shift, add to it. I'm just going to add a little bit. Let's go. So filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and there we go. It's okay. So once we do that, I'm going to do for the face as well and the hand. So there are some places you don't need to blur. I won't actually blur this place because it's already looking smooth like the hand. So if I do that, it's going to be more flat. So I'm just going to select this side of our body and then go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and blur that side. So I'm going to leave it like this, otherwise it's going to look flat when you do it. And I'm going to come here and do the same thing. So I have to blur different parts of the face. Hold down Shift. I'm going to add to it. So this is what I've been doing both to the face and the nose. So filter, blur, Gaussian blur. It's okay. Just sometimes you just need to have. So this is actually too much. So I'm going to subtract it from this side. 1. Subtract. Let's subtract from this side. So we have it like this. I can subtract from this one, subtract from this one, and there we go. So filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and it's okay. You can as well do some little places. Filter, blur. So this is how I do all of those. Come back here, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, And some places that refuses to blend, you can go back again, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Let's see what we are doing. You can even increase if that's too much, it's okay, and like that. So yeah, I'm gonna actually blur, but not too much, like this. Let's go filter. I'm gonna blur it a little bit, Gaussian blur. Make sure it's not too much. So we have it like this. We can keep until, yep. So that should be fine. Let's say 4.6. It's okay because I want to maintain that. So something like this. Okay, so we can go filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and it's okay. So we can also do somewhere here like this, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and there we go. So I didn't do this side, but I would like to touch here, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and it's okay. So let's see before and after. Before, zoom in, and now we have after. So everywhere all good. And the next thing we can do is to fix all of these rough skin tones. So I'm just going to go to the texture retouch, grab the clone stamp tool, make sure current is selected, make it smaller, Ctrl Z, Alt, sample an area, fix that, fix all of the imperfections, the skin tones, and this, come here, I'll leave that's natural to our face, and I'm just gonna fix. Alright, so after little cleanup, we have this to this. Okay, so let's create a stem visible layer, Control Shift and then here I'm going to delete this frequency separation, or we can still leave it and we can use it later. The next thing I'm going to do is to work with dodging and burning, micro dodge and burn, and that's because there are some places that needs to, you can see the lightness here is different from this one. You won't be able to see it now until I create the check layer for the dodge and burn. So let's use dodge and burn curve, which is we're going to use it for the micro. So we have visual head on this one. Now the visual head, we can make the visual head more darker. Yep, so we know what we are doing. Now it's more dark. Now you can see difference in skin lightness. The lightness here is different from the one above. There are some. So let's just open up the dodge and burn, select the dodge. Let's take the normal brush. The problem with this is it won't select the brush for you, so the normal brush is what you will use. Now make sure the flow is like 3% or 2 because it's micro dodge and burn, and the brush settings should be soft, and we can start painting. Let's start with the face. So look at the face, we can see some places we need to highlight, so bring it up here, somewhere here, make sure the foreground color is white. I'm going to brush this side, and you won't actually see changes until I turn it off and on. So we have off, so you can see just little change, off and on, off and on. So I'm just painting on that place. So that's what you typically do with dodge and burn, to brighten up some places, not all. So I'm just going to brighten up that side so you can see what it's doing. It's to make the contours uniform in lightness. Let's brush up this place. I'm going to come here and let's make it more smaller. I'm going to leave that side but brush it up a little bit. This side needs to come up. Let's turn it off and on. So yep, it's bright, and here as well needs to come up. So I'm just going to quickly fix. I think we need dodging and burn there, and here as well. So to turn it off and on, so you just need to keep checking and making sure you are doing the right thing. Just those contours on our face. Let's come here. I think we need to brighten up this little place. So retouching takes time, like I said. Let's turn it off and on so you can see those little change right there. Okay, so now let's move to the body. I'm going to make it bigger and brush up this place to bring it up. Turn it off and on. Okay, so that's okay. Brush this side. Let's brush here, and I can brush all of this side as well because it's actually dark. And here, brush here, brush here. So let's look for skin variation. Brush up all of this side, brush up all of this side. Okay, turn it off and on so you can see what we're doing. It's actually showing. So also this side, you can brush, take a look. That's micro dodge and burn anyway, before we do the main dodging and burning. So this should be fine before and after. And I'm going to turn off, delete the visual height now, delete, and we have it like this. So boom and boom, boom and boom. Okay, so you can actually make the new dodge and burn. Let's get another dodge and burn. I'm going to use this one, go to this side and create dodging and burning. Okay, I think, yeah, it's this one. So let's create dodge and burn. These are different method of dodging and burning, but I want curve. So it's going to create a new one, and on this one, which is dodge, I'm going to invert Ctrl I to make it show, and then I'm going to double click on it to bring up the blending option, and I'm going to remove it from the darker side. Hold and hot, separate, hot, to make it smooth, take it backwards. Okay, like this. Let's remove it from the, yep. So bring it back. I want to make it more visible and balance, something like that, and it's okay. So we have that one at first, like this to this, and you know what to do. You can decrease the opacity till it's okay, so it's there. And also you can do this as well, Ctrl I, and you know what, double click, open up the blending option, remove it from the brighter side, hold and hot, separate, so something like this. Make the transition smooth, it's okay. Decrease the opacity to somewhere like 42, check if it's there showing. Okay, so it's showing now. This should be overall. We can decrease the opacity, it's gonna go away, so let's leave it like this, 70, and let's compare our before and after. Okay, so we are good, and Ctrl Shift Alternate E, and now it comes to the color grading part. Let's grab the selective color, and probably the red. We can remove red, we can add some red. So let's add some red and make it more rich. Take it and make the skin tones more rich. So just a little 88, that should be fine. We can, let's talk about the green. Okay, so this is looking okay. I like the way it's looking brownish. We want the brownish skin. So 4, let's go to the yellows. We can push in and add in more yellows or remove some yellows. So I guess -7. Yep, we still coming back to where we, yeah, it's working. So take it backwards. Red. Let's put some yellows. 2, 5. And I don't want too much yellow. We'll have a rich skin tones with the green. Okay, so apart from that, we can go to, I guess there is no other color. So let's close that and let's see. So I want to remove it from the lips anyway. So X to change the foreground color to black, remove it from the lips, the cheek, to preserve the makeup. Alright, so after that, I'm going to grab the select color balance and let's go to the shadows. Let's add some color, complementary color to the shadows. Cyan, yep. Okay, so now we do it like that. I'm going to double click and leave it at the shadows only. Let's remove it from this side, move it from this side. So we have it at the shadows. It's okay. So you see it at the background, and now it's too much and we can decrease the opacity to something like that. And so many stuff we can do. Go ahead, grab the hue and saturation. We can add in some blues. Let's change some blues. Let's leave the lightness 0, or let's just reset everything and go to the blues channel. Cyan, increase. Go to the blues, increase. We can change the to something we feel, yeah, so this should be okay. And then we can erase from the background, sorry, from the air. Let's hide it from here. The brush, come on. 2. Color mixer is on the background. I like to erase it from our body. Yep. So just little color grade, and then we can create a style visible layer and go finalize things with the filter, camera raw filter. So here we are in the camera raw filter, which is also the same like the capture one. And what I'm going to do here is just to go to the basic tab and let's see if we can find a white balance. I guess it's too bright. Okay, so I think that's okay. And then we can go ahead with the shadows, bring up the shadows a little bit, bring up the blacks a bit, and go to the clarity, bring it up. Let's give it some texture. Okay, so from vibrant, and we can go to curve. We can create an X curve. Give more contrast. If that's too much, you can turn it off. Okay, so I think I like that. And we can go to the color mixer and alter some colors. Just a bit, take this part, and I'm going to drag all the blues anyway. Purple, let's do the color grading. Here we need the shadows. We can make things look different. That's too much. So I just want to work on shadows, and I guess the blue works fine. Let's turn it off and on. Let's take it backwards. Let's the color grading part. Let's leave the color grading part. Let's go back to the calibration and probably take this forward, and it's going to change. It's going to change things. Let's go back, take this forward or backwards, whichever one that works with the image. Let's see how before and then after. Not much of a change. Before, after. Good. Again, it's okay. And we go with a final image. So right now we're going to compare. Let's grab everything, and so here we have from before, and then we go with after, before and after. So if this is actually helpful, you can let us know in the comment section. At times we fix this black stuff, the dark side, by just grabbing a new solid color. It's okay. Turn it off, double click, and pick somewhere the color that's actually closer to it. Let's pick somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere. Let's pick somewhere here. It's okay. Turn it on. Invert, Control I. Change the blend mode to color. Make it smaller. Make sure foreground color is white. The flow should be somewhere like 2%, and let's draw a clean. So like this. So it's there. Fix that. Come here. Do the same. So but this one, I guess the color is different, so we can just go ahead, grab another solid color adjustment, and it's okay. Control I to invert, double click, select color closer to it. I'm going to select this one, and it's okay. Change it to color. Brush should be 2. Let's change the flow to 100. Come here. So like this. Now one good thing is we can decrease the opacity when we start seeing the effect. So let's change this back to 4, and then draw. Okay, so that's how we got to do that. You can also do this side as well. Alright, so you all know what we just did. I'm just going to combine everything together, merge layers, and our before, our after, our before, our after. I hope this video is actually helpful. Our before, our after. Alright guys, so see you in the next one.